So it looked like DiJonai Carrington just got booted from the Dallas Wings.
DiJonai, your game was stinking in the mud, and the Dallas Wings wanted nothing to do with you going.
What do you even call a player so chaotic that refs had to call in security DiJonai Carrington? The Dallas Wings just parted ways with their most controversial player, and honestly, it was long overdue. This is the same player who poked Caitlin Clark in the eye during the playoffs, injured her own teammate Paige Buchers while targeting Jessica Shepard, and caused such a scene in a Sky game that officials literally had to stop play and bring in backup. 4 flagrant fouls this season alone say it all. Dallas didn't just move on, they ran. If you want Carrington out of the league, drop a fire Carrington in the comments. Let's go.
DiJonai Carrington couldn't keep her hands clean either. Would stand out of headlines on the internet. She was always in headlines, punching players in the eye. And then we have to remember, she nearly injured Paige. Like, everybody forgot about that. Y'all remember when she nearly injured Paige, nearly took her whole knee out? Like, we got to remember all of those things transpired during this basketball season, man. For her to tell you, they made it their business to get rid of her.
Before we get into how Carrington got the boot from Dallas, let's talk about why they couldn't keep her any longer. There's a fine line between tough defense and reckless intent, and DiJonai Carrington crossed it more than once. Her highlight reel doesn't look like game tape. It reads like a medical report. The moment that really lit the fuse? That now infamous eye poke on Caitlin Clark during the 2024 playoffs, the one that left Clark with a black eye and left the basketball world wondering if they just watched an accident or an ambush.
DiJonai, you're always in a dirty play. DiJonai, once again, here we are today. Oh, DiJonai.
Picture the scene. First round of the playoffs. Connecticut Sun versus Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark rises for one of her signature shots, smooth, fearless, precise. But then comes DiJonai Carrington, closing in fast. What happens next isn't defense, it's destruction. Carrington's hand goes straight to Clark's face, making brutal contact with her eye. The impact is instant. Clark's head jerks back, and she clutches her face in visible pain. The rookie who carried the Fever on her back all season was now left with a glaring black eye, and that image became the headline of the playoffs.
As everyone else has seen this angle, I'm calling her in, and I'm saying to her, I need answers.
But here's what most people don't know about that play. It wasn't just reckless. It was revealing. The aftermath showed just how intentional Carrington's aggressive style really is. While Clark nursed a black eye and the league buzzed with outrage, Carrington showed not an ounce of remorse. No apology. No moment of reflection. Not even a hint that she might have gone too far. Instead, she leaned into the chaos, doubling down like she was proud of the damage, like crossing that line was part of the plan all along.
And kind of swatted at Caitlin. Did you intend to hit her in the eye? And if so, could you just, or if not, either way, could you talk about what happened on that play?
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her, actually. I was trying to make a play on the ball, and I guess I followed through and I hit her. So obviously it's never intentional. That's not even like the type of player that I am.
Fast forward to June 4th against the Seattle Storm, and it's Deja Vu Skylar Diggins is flying down the court on a fast break, eyes locked on the rim. But as she goes up to score, Carrington closes in not with a clean contest, but with another reckless blow. This time, it's Diggins who takes the hit, as Carrington makes direct contact with her head under the guise of a block attempt. The refs didn't hesitate. Flagrant one. Because let's be honest, this wasn't defense. This was targeting, plain and simple. Another star player.
Let's watch it, and this will give us a couple of different angles.
Directions of games. Wins the tip. Diggins, who's still fast, gets down the floor, buries it, draws the foul, but is shaken up.
Fans and analysts saw it immediately. This wasn't just a string of isolated incidents anymore. A clear pattern was emerging. The same reckless contact, the same dangerous targeting of star players' heads and faces. One fan summed it up best. That's not physicality, that's a trash play from a dirty player who doesn't belong on the court. With every new incident, The outrage grew louder, and honestly, who could blame them? This wasn't hard-nosed basketball. It was a safety risk, and the league was watching.
And there's Skylar on the floor. At first glance, this might not look too bad. But when we get some different angles of it, you just see how this is clearly, definitely, 100% not a basketball play. Let's take a look.
Up and follow through or
we got DiJonai
signals for the officials that this will likely get upgraded.
DiJonai, did you forget what sport you're playing? You know this is basketball, right?
Each incident didn't just add fuel to the fire, it raised the stakes. The Clark eye poke became the blueprint for decoding every Carrington foul that followed. Aggressive, reckless, and almost always aimed at the league's biggest names. Whether it was a seasoned vet like Diggins or a rising icon like Clark, the pattern stayed the same: target the face, target the head, and leave chaos in her wake. The fouls piled up faster than Dallas could spin a defense, and it all set the stage for something even worse on the horizon.
DiJonai Carrington is clearly a dirty player. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And if Chin, what do you have going on in that mind of yours? Are you okay? DiJonai, are you okay? DiJonai, are you okay? Are you okay? DiJonai, are you okay? DiJonai, are you okay? Are you okay? Yes, DiJonai. Get it together, collect your thoughts, collect your emotions, because the last thing we need to see you is crash.
Most players at least draw the line at injuring their own teammates. But Carrington, she blew right past it. In the May 21st game against the Minnesota Lynx, she managed to do the unthinkable: take out her own teammate while trying to take out someone else. It was the perfect snapshot of everything wrong with Carrington's approach to the game. Reckless, dangerous, and so obsessed with causing damage that she created collateral damage in her own locker room.
Ball's being pushed down court. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, this will be a better angle of it. I think we'll be able to see how hard the foul is right here. That's a hard foul, and she does get her in the face when she's coming down.
She went for another eye poke, this time targeting Jessica Shepard, but ended up injuring her own teammate, Paige Buchers, in the crossfire. Picture it: Shepard rises for a shot, and here comes Carrington, charging in with her signature brand of chaos. But instead of a clean contest, she makes direct, violent contact with Shepard's face. The intent was obvious. The recklessness? Off the charts. And in the process, Buchers catches the worst of it, caught in the wreckage of a play that never should have happened. The refs didn't hesitate: flagrant foul. Because when one play injures two players, one of them your own, there's no defense.
Basically reached around Shepard's body, but the fact that she went for the basketball and for the block really...
The basketball play.
Yeah, it is. And she ends up getting Shepard in the face, the nose. I don't know which takes precedent. Oh, see, it's the hit the ball and then it's the pull back. They're showing it on the Jumbotron at a different angle that sort of looked like, watch after Carrington goes for the block, watch her pull back right here. And that's the part that I don't know if you separate that.
But the chaos didn't end with the foul, it spread. During that same reckless sequence, Carrington's out-of-control movements put Paige Buchers in harm's way. Her own teammate became collateral damage in what was clearly an attempt to take out Jessica Shepard. Think about what it takes to cause that level of destruction in a single moment. You have to be completely unhinged, prioritizing harm over basketball. And at some point, even your teammates start to notice. Whispers turned into visible frustration. Players began questioning whether sharing the floor with Carrington was worth the risk. Because when you're more worried about getting injured by your own teammate than your opponent, something is deeply